flavour because nothing says cosy quite like a stew.
Oh, we're so excited for this. Yes, here to show us how to make a hearty classic with a touch of elegance. Wow.
Oh, really?
Lara Battigelli, good morning to you.
I don't know how elegant now,
Lara.
but-
Yeah.
All right. So what are we having?
So we're having a beef and red wine stew. So I was just saying to Tommy off air there that there was one day I came home and Steve had drank the can of Guinness for my beef and Guinness stew, and all I had was half a bottle of red wine. So
you said
I
grand.
subbed it out.
So you had to open a bottle of red.
Exactly.
I don't believe it.
So all I've done so far before I came on air here was I browned my meat to lock in all the flavour. You want some nice caramelisation on that beef there.
Yum.
And keep the same dirty pan because all the flavour is stuck to the bottom there. And I'm just going to chuck in some carrot, celery and onion.
Right.
And you're just going to give that...
Kind of the key to all these.
I know, it's like in
stews
bolognese,
and everything else.
stew.
Yeah,
What do they call it?
A mirepoix.
Isn't there a mirepoix.
There you
go. Yeah.
What? A mirepoix.
Mirepoix.
Mirepoix. And you can see already, as soon as that hits the heat there, it you can start to scrape up all that nice flavour, and we'll be deglazing it anyway with some nice red
And
wine.
you can actually imagine the taste going into those vegetables there now from that, yeah.
Would
Yeah.
you season the beef before you put it in to sear it off or anything?
Yeah,
or
I
you just...
seasoned it with a bit of salt,
Okay.
salt and pepper,
Just a bit of
and
salt,
that was it. And ideally, you give that now about 10 minutes to kind of sweat down and get nice and soft. And I'm just going to add in some garlic here.
Right. So around 10 minutes, just so it's kind of the carrots and stuff.
Yeah. So it starts to. Well, to be honest, you're putting it in the oven for 3.5 hours or in the slow cooker all day.
Oh, it's a right slow cooked one.
Yeah, so that beef there will be quite
That's
tough
stewing
now.
beef.
It's stewing beef, yeah.
So that's quite then cost effective as well.
Yeah, very economical. I think I worked it out because I was trying to make some budget friendly recipes for my Instagram.
Right.
I think it works out at $3.20 a serving, and that's including a pretty nice bottle of red wine.
yeah.
It's
Oh,
not
wow.
the
Okay.
not the
Very
cheapest
good.
of the cheap cooking wine,
Yeah, great.
So you're going to cook down your garlic there and give that. You can smell that already. It's I just love the smell of onions and garlic.
It's so good.
And why did you cook the mushrooms separately?
So the mushrooms, if I put them just into the oven to slow cook, they kind of go that weird slippy texture. Whereas if you just saute them in a little bit of butter there, they just have a nicer flavour to them.
Okay.
So I'm going to chuck in then some mixed herbs. To be honest, I just eyeball it, about a teaspoon.
Yeah, great.
And then give that
Would
a
you
good...
be sticking in and you look in your cupboard and go, okay, a bit of parsley here, a bit of mixed bit of
literally,
thing like that?
I use herb de Provence. I use
so do
mixed
I.
herbs. So I ran out of herbs de Provence, so that's why I have the mixed herbs there today. Good grinded black pepper. And then you're going to re-add your beef and all the juices back in.
Right, great.
And give that a nice stir together.
I'd say the house smells delicious.
does,
now
yeah.
Whenever you're slow cooking this.
And even if you put it in the slow cooker, the house does smell amazing, I find.
It's a great one even for the weekend if you're hanging around the house or if
But
you're...
just have it made.
Yeah, it's
beforehand even.
Yeah, literally.
I always find when you cook that, it's nicer the next day.
It is, yeah. So you're having the one that I made earlier.
I love that. I will make a stew the day before.
And let it sit.
And you just let it sit then overnight and I don't know, the flavours just come out.
They
more.
marinate together.
Yeah.
So that's about 20 grams of flour there. And
When you adding the flour, what's that?
So that'll thicken up the sauce nicely.
Oh, okay.
But you need to cook that out for about another 2-3 minutes because you don't want to be, tasting raw flour.
Yeah.
So we're going to pretend that this is cooking away here now for longer than it actually is.
Okay, so you're kind of thinking this probably take half an hour maybe to put it all together,
Yeah,
would it be?
about 15-20 minutes, I'd say.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's not
grand.
too bad. And then the good stuff, you're going to chuck in half a bottle of red wine. I wouldn't go for the cheapest cooking wine. You'd want something that you'd drink, but not necessarily
The really
your favourite
expensive
bottle,
one.
because that's a bit of a waste. And you're going to cook the alcohol right off that. So again, you'd simmer that for about 5-ish minutes or so.
And would it disappear? Would the alcohol really simmer up and...
Yeah, it does. It reduces down into almost like
down.
a thick gravy consistency, which is really nice.
And I see you have one of those little pot things as well.
Oh yeah, the beef stock
The beef
pot.
stock.
They're
love
delicious.
them. They're so tasty.
So this
aren't
is
they?
just the rich beef, but you were telling me you can get one that's like a beef and red wine, which that would be perfect for this. I just haven't seen them. So I'd give that a go next time. But the rich beef one is absolutely delicious.
And it just thickens it all up
It
as well.
thickens it all up, and as you can see, it's already getting a little bit thick from the flour. So then you're going to add in about 300 mils of water, maybe even
so
slightly
it's
less.
Very
You just
Juicy,
bung
isn't
it
it?
all
Yeah.
in a pot.
And when do you put the mushrooms in now?
They go in right before you're serving. So, yeah, I stir them in at the very end.
Okay.
And then I just have some fresh rosemary here and just remember to take out the stalks
Yeah.
because that's not really
At
very
the
nice.
end.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
you just,
leave
because
it
all
there
the
for
leaves
now.
will have fallen off.
Right.
So
okay.
that's basically that. That would let that come to the boil. Then you'll transfer it to an oven.
And how long does it go in the oven for?
About at
Or
150.
do you have a slow cooker?
A slow cooker, probably 6 hours on low.
6 hours?
Or in the oven at 150 for about 3.5 hours, I think I gave this
Wow.
yesterday.
With a lid on.
With the lid on, yeah.
Okay.
I must buy one of these that you can put into the... Have you got one of these at home?
Is this to go along with your
Yeah.
your air fryer
Yeah,
and
that
your
I'm
slow
still
cooker
going to buy,
and
yeah.
everything else? I mean,
But that's
honestly,
really handy because I cook everything in the oven. But that's really handy.
Carol's getting new stuff for Christmas. It's all.
Have you got one of them?
We have one of those, yeah,
Do you?
with the lid on top.
Yeah, that can go
Yeah,
into
they're
the
so
oven.
handy.
Yeah.
So I'm going to chuck in my mushrooms here now. So as you can see,
But
it's
I wouldn't
really
do
reduced
it
down.
very much. Put it in the oven.
You wouldn't.
No.
But you do it on the pan, on the hob.
You can also
Yeah.
cook it on the hob. It just will take a bit more minding on the hob because you'll have to be stirring it to make sure it's not sticking, you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
you'd have to come
So-
back every 10,
Or
15
a
minutes.
slow cooker. I put it just in the slow cooker.
Yeah, the slow cooker
Have
is
you got a slow
brilliant.
cooker?
Yeah, they're great.
You've everything.
Yeah, well, no, I don't have the air. Oh no, we do have an air fryer. You get it all. You get these wedding presents. But that's like 10 years old.
Wedding
now.
presents?
It's like,
Air
honestly.
fryers
milking
weren't
the wedding
out here
presents.
that long ago, were they?
I got it 10 years
Were
ago.
you?
Yeah.
Your air fryer?
Yeah, and it sat in
You
the
were
box
ahead of the game.
for years. Never used it.
Look at this. Now,
still
this is
don't.
my... I
Comfort
just
food.
love this now.
That looks gorgeous, Lara. Really does. Jeez. So this is part
This
of
is
something
on
you're
your-
doing on your
on
Instagram.
your
I
isn't it?
literally
Instagram.
posted it last week, so if you...
And what's the Instagram again?
It's Lara's Bites on Instagram.
Lara
Wow.
Bites. I would say just as this is me down to a T now. I would make this now tonight.
Oh, it's delicious, isn't it?
Yeah, it packs a nice flavour.
And it is slow cooked. You can tell it's
Yeah, because like
just
that
the
beef
meat's
in
falling
there will
apart.
be very tough now, and then once you put it in, it transforms it. So you can just use a cheap cut of meat, and it'll transform the flavour.
key
of
to
it.
that then is just sear it off and then
Yeah.
stick it into the
Yeah.
slow cooker.
Absolutely delicious, Lara.
Lara.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you for having me.